Yo guys, how you doing? Thought I'd put together a bit of an update video on the Megalodon situation and share some things that have come to light in the last few days, seeing as it seems like the entire Battlefield community has been searching for this Easter egg, something that I never expected to happen. I've also got some Battlefield goodies and premium codes to give away, more details about that at the end of the video. So, it's been pretty crazy the last few days, shark hunting servers everywhere, so much has been found. Many trolls have come out of the woodwork and made fake clues and hints. Meanwhile, DICE are just sat there eating popcorn and laughing at us. That's actually what they're doing right now. Yep. So, what do we know? Well, I think that after what's been discovered in the last few days, we can come to several conclusions. I know that isn't very conclusive, funnily enough. But anyways, I still don't think that all the Megalodon hints are a coincidence. More Megalodon hints have actually been found in the last couple of days. There's 2 dog tags that you can collect. One of them is called Carcharodon or Carcharodon, don't know how you pronounce that, which is the scientific name for a Megalodon. Also, this crate was found underneath the shipwreck at the E point with the date 01/09/81 on it. Google that and you get a book that was published on the same day. Guess what the book's called? Of course, it's Megalodon by a guy called Robin Brown. Is that a coincidence? Could be, I guess, but it's unlikely. Whatever. With the stuff that we already knew, basically there's a crap ton of actual hints and clues that there could be a Megalodon on Paracel Storm. I think the 1015 on the radio tower and the heart shape by the shipwreck are just texture and model assets of no significance really. You can find them both on other levels too. So does this giant shark actually exist? Like I said, now I think that we can come to several conclusions. Number 1, DICE is just trolling with the Megalodon thing. They knew that we'd work it out and spend hours looking for it. It's just a joke for the developers and a bit of fun for us searching and looking for clues. I just can't believe that all the Megalodon clues are a coincidence though. I mean, why call that new assignment Phantom Prospect? That's got absolutely nothing to do with China Rising, with entering a code, with a skull mask, with the Phantom of the Opera. If they wanted it to be relevant, then they could have just called the assignment Codebreaker or something, because you have to get a code and then input it. It's called Phantom Prospect because it's weird, and I think they knew that we'd Google it and find out that it's a book about a Megalodon. That's what I think. So yeah, conclusion number 1, there is no Megalodon and it's just a red herring that's been put there by the developers. Conclusion number 2, the Megalodon is on Paracel Storm. We just haven't found it yet because it's so obscure and random to trigger. Now I think that this is unlikely and probably the most unlikely conclusion, because that level has been searched from head to toe, from top to bottom, and there's no Megalodon model or sound file in the game from what we can tell, unless it's been hidden or disguised somehow. So there is a small possibility it's real. I think everyone wants there to be a giant shark, and this would be awesome. But with everything that's come to light now and been searched, I've got my doubts. I personally don't think there's a Megalodon anymore, but it is possible. Conclusion 3, it's foreshadowing something. It could be that all of this is part of a much bigger picture, and there will be something dinosaur related coming out. DLC maybe at the end of BF4's life cycle perhaps. Maybe they'll add a dinosaur to each level, I don't know. I definitely think something prehistoric is coming to Battlefield. Every time that I've spoke to DICE developers and community managers in person, at trade shows, at DICE, and asked them if dinosaurs are coming or if they take it seriously, they always sort of laugh it off and give me this weird wait and see look. I think it's coming, guys. I believe. Hold on, let me just get my tinfoil hat. Looks pretty good. Alongside these conclusions, the whole Megalodon frenzy sparked people to do some digging around and extract the Battlefield 4 game files. Not an easy task, it takes up a crap load of space, and one Reddit user called Norsk90x found a couple of interesting sounding game files and uploaded them to SoundCloud. Have a listen. pretty scary, right? Sounds like trees being trampled down and then presumably a T-Rex or some sort of dinosaur roaring. He sounds pretty mad. The audio files are titled mp_dish_distant_trees, and mp_dish, so many underscores guys, is the DICE developer name for Rogue Transmission. So now everyone's scouring Rogue Transmission to find out if there's a way to activate this Easter egg. There's a Jurassic Park goat on the level. There's also a button on top of a digger you can activate which just buzzes. What does it mean? Now this could be the Easter egg that Alexander Grondal mentioned in the stream. If a loud sound like that was played across a server, everyone could hear it, and I'm pretty sure everyone would be like, the fuck was that? But get this, a DICE employee named JJJU, Juju, let's say, posted this on the Battlelog forum. Alex didn't lie. I've triggered what he mentioned myself, never on a public server though, and I will never do it until it becomes public knowledge, and it definitely can be seen from everyone on the map once it's triggered. He hasn't announced more details or on which map it's on, thus so many theories around. Also, it's not easy to find, you have to really know the map and watch out. Now this is legit someone who works at DICE. He's got the DICE developer dog tags, the DICE camo, he's got 6 sides with numbers on, he's a fucking DICE, okay? He could be trolling though, you got to take this with a pinch of salt. I think he's telling the truth, but he's saying here that everyone can see this Easter egg when it's triggered, everyone can see it, not just hear it, see it. So it could be something else than the dinosaur roar, or it is the dinosaur and they've actually modelled a motherfudging massive T-Rex that everyone can see. Unless they're inside a building or dead, I guess. And somehow they've hidden it in the game files. There's just so many possibilities, brain does not compute. Ultimately, it's crazy and I love it. Even if there's no Megalodon, even if we never figure out how to trigger the T-Rex roar or find out what Alex was talking about in that interview, even if we don't see the Imperial Star Destroyer in the sky on Zavon 311, even if we can't find the Yeti in the mountains on Goldmud Railway, it doesn't matter now. I think in the last couple of days we've shown that the Battlefield community is massive, it's welcoming, and it can work together towards a common goal and have a lot of fun whilst doing it. We love the mystery, we love exploring the speculation and discovering the Easter eggs. I'm pretty sure that DICE understand the value of adding things like this into the game. I'm just proud that we have so many good people here, the guys on the Battlefield 4 subreddit, Mordor HQ, the Battlelog forums. So many people put hours and effort into this, shark hunting servers, live streams, emblems that have been created, and that's just something amazing that can't be taken away. DICE, if there's no Megalodon, I'm gonna cry. You should totally slip that in a secret update. But you got to ask yourself one question. Are you team Megalodon or are you team Dinosaur? What's it going to be? I'm sure we'll find out much more stuff as it's discovered and whatever phase 2 of the Phantom program will be. But in the meantime, a giveaway, because why not? I've got 5 PC Battlefield 4 premium codes and 2 Battlefield 4 art books to send out to you guys. If you want to win something, just leave a comment below, and that's all you got to do. After about a week or so, I'll pick 7 people at random, and those guys will be the winners. So yeah, worldwide competition, anyone could enter, so good luck with that. And this is thanks to a guy called Dan Sheridan, who works at EA, otherwise known as EA Action Man. A great guy who does a lot of good work for the Battlefield community. So if you feel like saying thanks, send him a tweet at EA Action Man and just tell him how awesome he is. That's all. Go on. You know you want to. Right, that's all for today, folks. Little update on the giant shark situation for you. Leave a rating and a comment. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.